It's week 3 of the NFL, and we've got the Bengals' sure-handed tight end. He comes in second in the NFL in touchdown receptions. It's the Bengals and the Panthers under the lights on Monday night.
It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Two teams in this one going in the right direction. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen. Greg, both these squads come in off winning streaks. Something's going to have to give, but you love having that momentum coming into a game like this.
And absolutely right, Mike. And on top of it, if you're the home team today playing in front of your home crowd, not only are you coming off this win streak and bringing this momentum into another home game, but you get the energy, you get the excitement of your crowd who's also riding this wave of winning football. But on the other sideline, you've got a hungry, hot road team that's looking in saying, all right, if you don't take us serious today, we're going to try to extend our winning streak of our own and get back onto this plane and go home with another win under our belt.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Panthers now ready to get to work on offense for the first time. And they're led by Bryce Young, the #1 overall pick, Greg, out of Alabama back in 2023.
They find themselves coming off a win last week that came right down to the end. And the best teams in the NFL, Mike, they can win close games and they can win different style games. You're not going to blow people out consistently in the NFL. The league is just too good and has too much parity. But the teams that are the best in one-score games, they're often the ones finding themselves in the best position come playoff time.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Out of the shotgun, Young. That's into the hands of Jonathan Brooks. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Here's 1st and 10. Young going to give it to Brooks. And this defense not allowing much there. They'll stop him at the 45. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. We'll go once more with Brooks. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. From the gun, it's Young. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
So on 4th down, time to kick it away. Jake Camarda to do the honors. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Cincinnati offense set to take over for the first time. And they're led by the #1 overall pick in 2021. National champion at LSU, it's Joe Burrow.
Mike, when we have a chance to talk to this quarterback's teammates, the word they always use is perfectionist, and it's pretty easy to see why. When we had a chance to sit down with him the other day, one thing was very clear. He was not happy about having that blemish on the stat line, the interception. Now, it didn't change the outcome of the game, but it certainly prevented him from being able to really appreciate what he accomplished in last week's win.
His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Mikey Sainristil.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go.
No chance at all. He'll go get it.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker. But you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
This one intercepted. Picked off by Cam Taylor-Britt. Into space. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Bengals. And the defense comes up with the first point to this one. It is a pick six to make it a 6-0 lead.
And, Mike, we talked all week which offense was going to be able to strike first and play with the lead. Well, the defense, they had other plans. They're able to put the first points on the board by capitalizing with that pick six.
Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. He's got it. And the Bengals will take a 7-0 lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers offense ready to get back at it. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. A run with Brooks to begin this drive. Uh-oh. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
On first down is Young. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Here's 2nd and 9. Carry now for Brooks. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down. To throw, Young. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. A pickup of 15 in the air. It's a Carolina first down. On 1st and 10, here's Brooks. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
From the gun here on third down, it's Young. That's caught. It's Brooks out of the backfield. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. Here comes 4th down.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you know what that tells you, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
This is Turner. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The Bengals offense ready for this next possession. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that This drive begins with 1st and 10. That's caught left side by Burton. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Burrow here on 2nd down. Open man, downfield, Chase has it. They'll pick up 23 on that one. And the Bengals going to have a 1st down. So we've played 1 quarter here on a Monday night. It's the Bengals on top. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Working out of the gun, Burrow. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Here we go.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive. Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Another try with Brooks. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down. Here's the pistol snap to Young. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. Here's Jake Camarda now. He'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. Trying for the old school coffin corner. That's pretty close out of bounds. They're going to mark it at the 5-yard line. Well done. The Bengals offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. And he is taken down, but not before they're able to get it out of danger up past the 25.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
They send the tight end in motion. This one complete to Burton. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Burrow. Quick throw here is complete. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Second down, Burrow. Coming across the field, there's Chase. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day.
And he will take it in himself. Touchdown, Cincinnati. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. On is McPherson for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Bengals extend their advantage to 14-3. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over for their next possession. They trail now 14-3, so an 11-point deficit as they start things out with 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. A tick under 2 minutes until halftime. We'll come back to Cincinnati in a moment. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Now Young. Quick hitting slant there. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. And he will get down here as he wisely avoids the contact. 1st and 10. And that time, the pressure, too much. He'll go down. The Panthers will take their 1st timeout. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's Brooks.
The defense is willing to just give up that run every single time. I mean, they're going to leave guys as far back as they can to protect the sticks. And in this case, flow to the ball, make an open field tackle, get off the field.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. Jamar Chase headed back out there along with the rest of his Bengal teammates. And seemingly every time they've looked his way in the 1st half, it's resulted in a big play that is borne out by those eye-popping numbers. A 1st down throw for Burrow. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Nice gain on 1st down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? Now, Burrow. 1st down throw there is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback. The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their second as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. The Bengals out and ready to punt. And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Back to throw. Young. Quick throw. Taken in. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. The Panthers, they're going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. Throwing on 2nd down. Young. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. So we have hit halftime here on a Monday night as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and the big tight end momentarily. But first, let's give everyone a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll begin up at U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, where you see the final score there. J.J. McCarthy leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. Next, we head off to check out another game. And they were losers in that game as they fall to the visiting Detroit Lions. Amon-Ra St. Brown, well over 100 yards receiving with 3 touchdown catches. Lastly, we head to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough to check on the Patriots. And they fall in that one to the visiting Indianapolis Colts. Jonathan Taylor, a touchdown run in the victory. The second half, straight ahead. Time to get back to it. And for the call, let's rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson. Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Bengals offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this 3rd quarter. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with 1st down. Back to throw, Burrow. He's going to let this one go deep. That's caught! And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score! 70 yards! Touchdown, Cincinnati! Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers offense back onto the field for their next possession. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. the quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
They face 2nd down and 7. Here's Young. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Give inside, it's Brooks. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. Handoff, it's Brooks running right. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. They'll try and run it with Brooks. Field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll try it now with Brooks. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession. And that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on 4th down. Give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead. But it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop. And that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. To throw is Burrow. He'll go left side here and complete this one. He's taken down for just shy of midfield.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. This one complete to Burton. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Trying to catch the defense off guard with this designed quarterback run. Doesn't go down for a sack, but either way, defense was ready for it, able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
To throw is Burrow. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. They get 12 yards on that pass. It's a Cincinnati 1st down. Burrow now. And this ball's intercepted by J.C. Horn. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Panthers. The extra point try forthcoming. He's got it. Panthers get a bit closer here. It's now 21-10. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Campbell. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Bengals offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. They'll start out first down and 10. Here's Burrow. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Burrow here on second down. He's going to air this one out. That is caught. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. Burrow now to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
That's deep for the back of the end zone.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more. They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
Young to throw on first down. Open receiver, the former Gator, it's Ricky Pearsall. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. 2nd and a yard. They'll turn and hand this one off. Inside the 20. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Throwing right, it's taken in. And he will score! Game on! Touchdown, Carolina.
The Panthers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Throwing is Young. That's caught! So they get the 2-point conversion. And all of a sudden, that 11-point deficit down to just a field goal here in the 4th. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. On the return, here comes Campbell. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Out comes Joe Burrow and the Bengals offense to take over once more. And this defense has really had their way so far. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Take a look at his receiving numbers. So he has been terrific. Over 100 yards in this one.
Here we go.
He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. This is caught at the 2. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. McPherson now for the PAT. His kick is good. And the Bengals will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Panthers offense ready to come back out for this next possession. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Young. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Off the play fake. Here's Young. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got it.
Not only in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, and after that 2nd down sack, really puts him in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3 and out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
To throw is Young. Here comes the screen to Brooks.
They pick up a nice chunk play there through the air on 3rd down, but it's not quite enough to move the chains. Now the question is, how aggressive is this head coach willing to be as he tries to extend this drive?
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He'll air it out down the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down, but this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Here we go.
Now, Burrow. Over the middle, that's Burton. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. We don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
Here's a chance to put this game away. 1st down and goal. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. They'll go with him again. And he'll get about halfway there. That's a gain of 2, down to the 2. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. And another score puts them in great shape here in the fourth quarter. Greg, looks like they are on their way to 3 games and 3 wins.
And they say the only thing better than being 2-0, Mike, is being 3-0. And barring something unforeseen here down the stretch, you're going to get their 3rd straight victory to start this season. Can't ask for a much better start. This is going to give them a real good opportunity late in the season to find themselves in pretty good position.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Panthers offense getting set to get back to work. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. Throwing on 2nd down, Young. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 18 yards on the pickup there. It's good for a Panther 1st down. Out of the shotgun, Young. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their 2nd. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down. Here's Young. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Here's Young. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. The extra point is good. And the Panthers are able to cut the deficit to 10. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
The home team's offense and Jamar Chase getting set for their next possession. And they are really playing well here to start September, aren't they? On their way to 3-0 as they look to finish this one off. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Handoff here, up the middle. And they'll stretch him out to the sideline, but he'll be taken down for a loss.
Here we go.
Here's a 2nd and 12. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So this one in the win column for the Bengals. They continue their winning ways in the month of September. They're off to a 3-0 start. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. Good night, everybody.